Oh, yeah. Well, we're here, ladies and gentlemen.
My gong didn't work.
This guy's having gong problems.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of an issue with my bong. Clap, 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 clap. Welcome to Slop Quest, everybody. My name is Andrew DeWitt. This is Ryan O'Neill.
Hey, guys. I'm Ryan O'Neill, and thanks for joining us.
And if you like what you're hearing, then head on over to patreon.com/SlopQuest, and you'll like it even more.
Yeah, get the Slop Quest experience.
We have
a cruise ship and everything.
Oh, there the soundboard's working again.
Okay.
You get mad. Why?
I want you to just focus.
I am. You tell me every
I know, but you
episode.
broke your toes because you weren't focused.
But you bashed your elbow because you're not focused.
Yes, but you told me on the way in here that you broke your toes.
2 of them, yeah.
What's the powder on your toenail?
Oh, that's paint from painting up dong ladies.
How come it's powdery? It looks like cocaine.
It's not cocaine.
Are you using again?
Stop it.
Are you?
Stop it. This is going to be in the episode description.
Did you use
I did not use cocaine and get it all over my toes and leave it on my toes.
Well, I don't know. You have ADD. You could have just brushed off and fallen on your toes. Let me get a snort of that toenail. Maybe use your toenails, dude. You're a flexible guy.
I don't use my toenails. I am a flexible guy for a
Wait,
fact.
you don't use your toenails. You just admitted that you use something else then.
All right. What is the angle here?
It's called entrapment.
Because I found out that, Aaron, I don't know if you know this.
Somebody with a coke toenail. This is so
Hey,
disgusting.
it's a guy who does a lot of Bikram yoga.
Did you see in Star Wars Carrie Fisher has a coke toenail when she's dressed up as Princess Leia?
Slave Leia, yeah.
Why, she have a really long toenail?
No, but she did have a
She's
coke
a long
nail.
pinky, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she loved to partake in the party drugs.
To the point where she doesn't even know where she is in the Star Wars Holiday Christmas special.
Also, what's the list of drugs that qualify as party drugs?
Coke.
Yes.
Maybe
Molly.
weed. Molly.
Weed? Not a party drug.
I think so.
Weed's not a party drug. I would not classify it as a party drug.
Yeah, it's a hard drug.
No, I think it's just like a fucking. It's not really like I'm gonna get super high at this party.
Yeah, but if you got a party with weed and booze and coke and
Okay.
stuff like that,
Well,
that is a party.
Okay.
That is a party, dude.
That's a great party.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put
I've been
weed
to a
in
lot.
there.
Let's just say most of the parties I've gone to, weed was involved in.
Yeah.
So, like, I'd say, yes, it's a party drug.
All right. It's one of those things where you're like, yeah, we'll get high, but am I classifying this as a party drug?
I think when I think party drugs, I think
okay.
Blackies, Red Balls, Snappers, Whizzers, Bang Bangs, Loop de Loops, that kind of stuff.
Dude, I love watching the old movies where they talk about taking all these things. The drugs they had back then were weak as shit. It was pussy shit.
Was it pussy shit?
Yeah, dude.
Because they were
Quaaludes.
giving-
Quaaludes.
They were giving-
Give me 6 oxys, brother. It would
Okay.
kill a man in 1980s.
This guy.
The
You always
cocaine.
do this. You're like, if you sent me to hell, Satan would want to get out. You're like,
Dude, if fentanyl was around back then,
Yes.
half of Hollywood would have died.
oh yeah, that is
Would have
true.
been dead in a day.
Dude, fucking people we know they're dead from fentanyl.
But they look good doing it in their suits and everything.
Venice Beach.
Coiffed hair, beating their wives.
We got, before I don't want to get off this topic, but we have to remind me we got to talk about Garth Brooks.
Okay.
yeah.
And I saw my prairie dog homie dropping you off this morning.
Yeah, my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she didn't fill out the I need the car calendar. So now I got to take a lift home.
It was funny.
Do you know how mad can you imagine? I've been harping on this for 2 days. Do you know how I keep going, well, we can't get that. That was because I'm going to use that money to take the lift home.
Did you do that? I know you did it.
Of course I did. I'm
I'm
so mad because all you got to do is 2 weeks ago you had to write it on the calendar, and then we wouldn't have this problem.
Well, it did look cute watching you get dropped off for school.
Oh, you mean when she ran and goes, hey, can I get that Live Nation gift card because I need gas? All right, we have Coke, fentanyl, fucking
Fentanyl's a party
ecstasy.
drug?
Fentanyl's a big party drug, dude.
Okay, baby oil.
Party you right into heaven.
Yeah.
Party,
Well, you know, you can
party your
handle,
ass to the pearly gates.
you can handle a little bit of fentanyl.
Acid is not a party drug.
A very little amount sometimes.
But you know, as long as you don't find someone has to. I don't know why people don't stir it a little bit. You're getting the big clump of fentanyl. That's what kills you.
Oh,
Stir it
yeah.
up.
Always shake up your bottle of fentanyl so it doesn't have a lot of sediment in it.
Yeah, you got to turn it over like a Snapple.
Exactly. Aaron knows.
It
Settles to the bottom of your baggie.
The worst part
cocaine.
is you squirt a whole bunch of fentanyl in some whole milk, and someone doesn't shake it up enough,
Yeah,
and then at the end you realize there's way too much fentanyl in
You guys
it.
know what I'm talking
You got
about
to pat
exactly.
it down on the table, and you hit it with a rolling pin.
Yeah.
The worst part is getting it all over your spoon after you're done.
Dude, you know what you do now? The problem is these baggies of Coke are so tight. You got to start putting them in Ziplocs with a little more room. Then shake them. Shake and bake. Shake it.
Shake and bake your drugs.
Yeah, get your fentanyl spread around so you're not.
We're
fucking-
having fentanyl for dinner, and I helped.
Yeah, just add one egg and
Oh, dude,
cover your chicken with it.
can you imagine? Can you imagine breading your chicken
Coke chicken.
with Coke and fentanyl?
Yeah, I can imagine it tastes like shit, dude.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
You feel pretty good after it.
It
And
smelled
you
pretty good.
You lose feeling in your entire mouth, but you'll be up for a while.
You're like, Mom, can we have chicken tomorrow?
I remember.
Ed, can we have chicken later today?
It truly is the other white meat.
Yeah.
I remember in college someone was asking one of my friends in my sketch troupe, he goes, have you ever smelled, it smells like cocaine in here. You ever smelled cocaine before? And he goes, you could say I've smelled the shit out of cocaine.
It's an old Argus Hamilton bit.
Is it really?
I didn't like cocaine. I just liked the way it smelled.
Yeah, that's true. Because it goes right up the nose.
It's like a bumper sticker.
That is a crazy way to ingest drugs.
Snorting it? I don't like it. It fucking really, it just burns my sinuses too much. I already have sinus problems.
Yeah, you go, no Coke for me. I have sinus problems. So I go, this guy parties. This guy's cool.
I would say acid is a party drug.
No, hell no, it's not. dude.
Mushrooms
I
and
knew,
acid are party
I
drugs.
knew you would be contrarian and say that. Those are spiritual drugs.
Spiritual drugs.
Party with the devil.
Yeah, dude. That's where I'm headed.
This guy, you don't party with the devil.
I partied with the devil this weekend.
Have you ever
I was at
danced with the
Skate
devil in the
Fest.
pale moonlight? I have.
I like to ask that of all my victims.
That's what you say to the toilet before you shit in it.
I was in hell. I was partying in hell. Skankfest 2024. Vegas attack.
How many crab legs you snort?
With the devil himself, half-shaved head Ari Shaffir.
Yes.
Dude, what was that like?
Did you
hanging out
like
with
that shirt he has?
Yeah, it was a crazy shirt.
I want to cram my big cock in your cunt hole.
Yeah.
That's Don Barris. That he had that shirt made up. That's a Don Barris famous saying on stage. He'd always look at someone and smile and go, "I want to cram my big cock in your cunt hole."
Now,
I'm kind of mad he didn't say that to me at the Brody softball game.
He didn't know.
He didn't know.
me.
He
I
didn't
did
know
tell
how-
him that you praised his commentating skills. He's like, that makes
He
me
goes,
feel good.
I didn't know this guy Aaron had such a juicy cunt hole.
He goes, you
I
tell
would
him.
have said something.
He did say, you tell Aaron next time you see him, I want to cram my big fat cock in his cunt hole.
There it is.
So indirectly, he said it.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, Arietta made it into a shirt, and then
Yeah.
he wore it at the one place that you can wear it.
Well, just Skankfest.
Yes.
But he was wearing it in a restaurant. It
Yes, he
looked
was.
crazy.
He was wearing it. We were eating Dan noodles, which I later found out, and I didn't know about this.
Covered in cocaine.
No, the Dan noodles were a preparation for him to take a dump on stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
And so he had a tarp down, and at the Kill Tony show, he took a shit. And I asked Red Band, did it have Dan noodles in it? He goes, yes, there was lots of noodles in it. I go,
Oh my god.
So that's how fast it went through his system?
no, this was hours later. We had lunch at like 2, and then he shit on stage at like 10.
I thought Stanhope peeing on him at our festival was
No.
enough.
It was, yeah, do you remember that?
Oh, do I?
That was fucking-
I was recording.
How do you pee on a guy?
If you're Stanhope?
If you're Stanhope,
Yeah.
Easily.
he's hydrated.
Yeah, he just, Ari's just like, wait, what? Oh, what the fuck? He just pissed. Stand-up doesn't have a problem doing that kind of stuff.
I don't think I could pee on another guy on stage.
Oh, what a pussy. You're not really a man.
I know. Pee is your party drug.
I pee. Keep the duty. But then Ari picked up the duty in his hand like he was going to throw it, like Gigi Allen.
No. It's time.
He did that with his pee on Punch Drunk once.
He
peed
put it
in
in his hand?
He peed in a Starbucks cup and then threatened to throw it at all of us.
Oh, he did that. I did his podcast. Me, Colum Turl, and then Sam Talent. And so he's like, hold on a second. And then they just pissed in a bottle right behind me.
Yeah.
So
Aaron, you don't know
that's
this.
his new. I think he'll do it on an airplane.
But he pulled out his man pond tampon out of his asshole and
Oh.
wiped it all over my iPad.
Oh,
Yeah. And then he
I've-
threw it
I've
on
seen
my-
it a bunch, but not. Oh.
Well, he threw it on my
The iPad you're using now?
Yes.
Yes, I had to alcohol wipe it.
No wonder the sound effects aren't working.
Yeah, I know, right?
He threw it on my floor after that. Well, actually, Andrew threw it off and it fell on my floor.
By the way, you are hilarious in that video because your eyes are going everywhere looking for. You can see you trying to memorize every place the tissue touched.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Because it is so disgusting.
I've dealt with this for a long time.
So we got revenge. I put his sunglasses in my ass and then dropped them on the table with my butt cheeks. And then O'Neill came in with his toothbrush and his nuts sandwiched like they were boobies around his toothbrush.
And he goes, "Oh no, that's
when
my
I
toothbrush." He threw it away. Okay, so he had duty on his hands. He didn't throw it, but I think next year he'll probably start throwing it.
Are you worried about him at all?
No, I
Because
mean,
you said the reaction wasn't as jovial.
I wasn't in there. I just heard about it.
What did people say?
They
They
I
said
think Red Band goes, "I think this affects my view of him. I've seen him do a lot of stuff, but this definitely affects the way I look at him now."
Yeah.
What does that
Not
mean?
your dreams.
I think you look at somebody different after they take a shit on stage and they pick it up. I said he's just schizophrenic. Leave him alone.
Do you think he is?
Probably. He's to play with duty now.
He plays with Duty now, or you said he used to play with Duty now? That was a confusing sentence.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. He plays with duty now. And then we tried to talk Renazizi into doing this insane thing.
What was the insane
And then
thing?
people go, "Why would you listen to these two guys? They're trying to ruin your career."
To Renazizi? They said
Multiple
that?
people said that. They go, and I didn't realize this people's view of me, but they go, "Why?" It's this me and Ari. Why would you listen to these fucking guys? These are the last two guys you should ever listen to.
They got a point. They got a point. Because
didn't-
when you get
I
spurred
don't-
on, O'Neill.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
I don't see that at all.
That is true.
I just see it
dude.
as being hilarious.
It is hilarious.
I don't think of repercussions.
But here's the deal: you get a twinkle in your eye, and you start egging people on, and then you'll egg people on. This is why,
Is this true, Aaron? Do you know anything about this?
I try to keep our relationship just here, so I don't know it as well as DeWitt does.
here's the thing. All right, it's always
I
funny.
like to keep it professional. I'll stay in the booth.
It's always funny. Okay, let's not debate the funniness of it.
Okay.
The wisdom of some of these actions is often not.
Okay, that's what people were bringing into.
Yeah.
They were bringing it.
You have an air
Into
about
the
you
light.
that you would burn down anybody's. Like, if I can see what they're saying, I can see for
If
sure.
it's funny, I
If
encourage
it's
it.
funny, like if someone was talking to like a producer or something like that, and you knew it was a really good connection, but also it'd be really funny if their wiener was out of their pants or something like that. Like you would encourage the wiener out of the pants,
I would only do it if it was on a entertainment platform.
or you would walk by with your nuts out through your zipper back and forth and say, "Can I get you guys anything?"
Here,
You would,
Okay,
go,
all
you
right.
would grab one of the waiter things. You would walk out with your nuts hanging out of your zipper, and you go, "Can I get you gentlemen anything?"
Fair enough. Fair enough. This is probably why Ari and I hang out, because we both are the only one who goes, "That's a fantastic idea."
So people who are OCD about, I need to talk to this guy. This guy's a movie producer, like, or something like
Yeah.
that. They're not gonna like it
Yeah.
when you got your nuts out pretending to be a waiter.
Yeah, it was mostly people that were on the other side of the entertainment business going, why would you listen to these guys? This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
But I encourage it because you only live once, and fuck these people.
But that's like
You
when,
know?
when Ari did this thing with Bert. He came
Yeah.
over the next day, it told me about it. I go, "This is an unbelievable bit."
Yeah.
He goes, "I know, right?" And then it turns out nobody else thought that.
no one else thought
But
it.
I go, "That's unbelievable."
And now he's not allowed in Bert's house.
no, they're fine now. They just went wakeboarding.
Yeah, until he gives him ecstasy on wakeboarding.
Oh, that's not
Dude, by the
true.
way, the funniest thing ever.
Ari wakeboarding?
No, if,
Ecstasy on wakeboarding?
if he gave Bert a molly while he was wakeboarding, and
it
Bert nearly drowned.
Ari's driving the boat.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "You can't come in. You're going to love this." And he goes, "I can't stay up on the board."
Ah!
Bert's got to guard his drinks around Ari. It's just,
Well, here's the thing. I've never worried about Ari drugging my drink or doing any duty play because he knows there's a limit for some people.
Yeah.
He did drug Big J. Big J didn't love that,
What
but
did Big J say about it?
he wasn't happy. He's like, I did not want to do that today. But also, there's some people where he just I've never worried.
Because it crashes out your dopamine hard as fuck.
What, to
the
put
next day?
acid?
Molly, if you do.
I think he put acid.
And I think acid can do it sometimes too. But by the way, if I didn't know I was on acid, and then I was on acid, well,
Yeah, you like it. Well, dude, you have cocaine all over your toenail.
I don't have cocaine on my toes.
It's
By
been
the
there
way,
so long it dried.
I meant to try to tell Aaron this. Apple Podcast does the first 5 seconds they transcribe it for us, and the transcriptions are the most bananas fucking thing I have ever seen.
You mean the first 5 seconds out of the gate, we're not.
First 5 seconds out of the gate. So like, I took pictures of them because they're so fucking crazy.
Do they give up after 5 seconds or what?
Yeah, they go.
I think they do give up.
They just go hard pass.
Oh, this is one of them. Hey, welcome to Slop Quest, the sloppiest turn. I don't know. Go ahead, you start it.
Immediately give up.
Okay, that was Ryan O'Neill. My name is Andrew DeWitt. Welcome to Slop Quest, where we find the sloppiest news, and we're on a quest for those views. Also, we're your number one podcast for new class action lawsuits. We are. That's mainly what the show focuses on. Then the next transcript says, by the way, it says preview of the show. And then this says it's on the right side. It is. Okay. Woo! Then this transcript says, welcome everybody to Slop Quest. A lot of people thought we were dead. The rumors are not true. Why did people think we were dead? Because it was 113 degrees and you went jogging yesterday? I waited till it was 103 degrees.
These are the hard-hitting things you want to know right off the bat.
Dude, it's great. Here's another preview of an episode. Engage with the shit. Is there people in the garage? Hey, welcome to Slop Quest.
People in the garage.
I don't know what that was from. Hey, welcome to Slop Quest, everybody. My name is Andrew DeWitt. I'm joined here with Ryan O'Neill. Hey, guys. We're two guys who love to laugh. We've got Aaron on the board. He likes it, too.
He likes
I mean,
it. He likes it as well.
That's all true.
Yeah, buddy. Let me hit that beautiful bean thing right here. Whoa, what's that, alarms? Yeah, it is an alarm. An alarm we need, by the way. Nice.
It's so psychotic.
It is psychotic.
How do they break it up? Do they give you different lines?
They do. They do it in
Oh
lines.
my
One
God.
person per line.
They're like, they do it in screenplay format.
They do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We're here. I'm your host, Ryan O'Neill. This is my co-host, a coked out Andrew DeWitt. Andrew DeWitt, my name's Andrew DeWitt, and I don't do cocaine anymore. Exactly what someone who does cocaine would say. I'm not a coked up Andrew DeWitt, dude. Then ... Click here for more.
Click here for more of this horse shit.
Welcome to Slop Quest, everybody. This is my favorite one. Episode description. Welcome to Slop Quest, everybody, where the news you can use gets real sloppy. Sounds like somebody took a dump at the zoo in that last part. Smells like someone took a dump. Flush that monkey.
What in the ever-loving fuck? Well, let's start the show.
It is crazy.
So I was at Skankfest.
How was it?
It was amazing. I want to thank Montauk Crinklebottom came out.
Yeah.
This guy's seen me now 4 different states. 5 shows in 4 different states.
5 shows in 4 different states is amazing.
And
Did you do a show at the point, the Four Corners point?
yeah,
Not really,
yeah,
knock them out. If you
Now I'm
knock
over here, guys. Now I'm in Arizona. Now I'm in New Mexico. Now I'm in Colorado. Now I'm in Utah. He did see me in Utah and
He
Nevada.
goes to Phoenix, Arizona, all the way
and
to
Colorado.
Colorado,
He actually did see me in 3 of them.
Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA.
Also, Farmer Rich was out there.
Oh yeah.
I have not smoked the cigar yet that he
Okay.
gave me. A couple other people. Some guy wanted me to sign his shirt. He didn't have it. And then I didn't see him again. And then he's like, I need you to
Guys,
sign my
be
shirt.
prepared with this stuff.
You just never know when you're going to see me.
I want you to sign my shirt. Okay, where is it? I don't know.
Lot of fans coming out. It was a great time. I was staying at the Golden Nugget.
Oh, do they have chicken nuggets there? Because that's what I think about all the time.
You didn't get chicken nuggets almost anywhere.
But how were they?
The golden chicken nugget.
That's where I saw my first comedy show.
Is
At the
that for
Golden
real?
Nugget? What room?
Amazing Jonathan.
Oh,
Dude, how funny is that guy, man?
was he in
the
the
best.
theater? That's the fucking. They have a new guy, Comedy Magic.
I think it was on the second floor. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the business.
It's my recollection. It was 25 years ago.
That's the business floor.
Yeah. It's all business with Amazing Jonathan. So then the walls in my room were pretty thin, I found out.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple next door to me, and they were fighting quite a bit.
Oh,
Wrong
that
F
sounds
word
fun.
And they were fighting wild shit.
What kind of shit?
One day, the lady was screaming at the top of her lungs, "You never fuck me."
Oh, my God.
Over and over and over again. The guy was
That's when a little knock on the
screaming.
wall. Hey, I'll fuck you.
Yeah, I go, well, over here. And then she called him a retard about 50 times.
Was she French?
No.
Because you know how you say I'm late in French?
What?
Je suis retard.
No, this was not that was not this lady. So then he leaves, and then the next day she starts screaming, "I never said you don't fuck me." And that's when I almost went to the door and go, "Look,
She did say that.
I heard her say it about 50 fucking times."
You should have.
I have the transcript, ma'am. It's on Apple.
You should have just pushed
Listen to the beginning of our show.
paper under the door that says she did say that. I heard
She
it.
did. She was screaming. Dude, what they were arguing about made my brain rot. It was so stupid.
Yeah.
Because she said she was hanging out with a dude. He said she was fucking him. And then she goes, "He's gay." But then the final day, and then, by the way, day 2, they get a wellness check.
Okay.
Because somebody else had reported it. Because the other neighbor on the other side of the hall came out and goes, "Yeah, they've been going." And so they did a wellness check. So 2 security guards came in. Wow. And they were gone, though. The final day I was there, though, dropping huge racial slurs.
Oh, no.
He was going, "You're a blank fucker," and then she goes, "I've never fucked blank." Hard.
A cracker fucker?
Yeah. Fucking Cracker Barrel.
Honky?
You no good honky fucker.
I would have loved if that's
You love those medium white dicks, don't you?
and those pasty white balls bouncing off your chin.
White balls? Beautiful medium-sized white balls.
Beautiful pink.
Beautiful pink white
Pink
balls.
and hairy. Perfect combination. Pink and hairy.
Oh, my wife's a no good honky lover.
You dirty, dirty cracker sucker.
Would you suck his wiener for meth?
So that went on, and I was getting kind of I was like, oh, they're really. The thing what I liked is that every day they would push it to a new level.
That is a new level every
Yeah.
day.
And so then when they started doing the slurs, and by the way, slurs never slowed down. Once the slurs came out, they stuck with them.
Yeah.
And they got louder and louder. And by then, the amusement was gone. Because this
Yeah.
is now day 4.
Yeah.
And I've been hearing them fight about horse shit. I mean, you know one of those things where you just go, what the fuck are you guys doing together?
Yes.
This is not working out. Worst vacation ever. You ever see someone just fucking pour money down the drain because all they do is fight on fucking vacation?
Yes.
It's unreal.
Yes, I have seen it happen.
You got to stop. Fucking stop. So that was fun. The wellness check was great because I almost opened the door and I was like, these fucking guys. They hadn't done the slurs yet, but I would
Yeah.
have told them because
Yeah.
guess who?
I think the wife is a honky fucker.
Guess who? Guess what color the guy who the security guard was?
Honky?
He was white. And I go, yeah, he's talking about you, buddy.
Let's talk about your people.
But all night, too. This at 3 a.m., they'd fight.
Jesus.
Fucking 10 a.m., they would be fighting.
He goes, what is in your hair? Banjo strings?
What are you watching? Steve Martin videos?
Is that mayonnaise on your shirt or honky cum?
But then I also realized, because I was taking some wild shits, they
Probably
heard
that
me.
shit.
And I was like, maybe this is what they need. Because the bathroom was like literally in their place. Because like their door came close basically to my front door, and the bathroom was off to the side. So the bathroom was like the corner of their room on the other side of that corner
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the toilet.
No.
So I was just blasting.
No.
I was like, "This is what you get, you dirty honky fuckers."
You go. You're about to get all you can eat Las Vegas snow crab leg diarrhea.
You want to talk about my people? Here's what my people do.
We have too much butter on our snow crab legs, and then we have copious diarrhea.
No, I ate the Dan noodles, the same ones that made Ari shit on stage.
Oh.
So yeah, you can only imagine.
By the
Did I
way,
tell you guys about the time my girlfriend and now wife, we for the 4th of July, our first year together, went to the Queen Mary, and
Oh,
we stayed on the Queen Mary as it's a hotel.
was it
Yes.
haunted?
you told it. You've hinted about this.
Yes. Well,
He's been hinting at it for 40 episodes.
we seem to be somehow. Our room was next to two. We were there all weekend, so like Friday to Sunday, and the 2 of the nights we were next to a newlywed couple
And they
that
fucked
had gotten
the whole
married on the
time?
boat. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's all wood, very reverberant.
What
Very
the fuck?
not soundproof.
Do you think it was maybe the ghosts?
Fucking.
No.
What
no,
if the
it was-
newlywed couple go, "We've never had sex, not once, not
And
once
it was
in 3
I
days."
think at least one of them was like definitely a second or third marriage, older couple.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
So they knew their way around.
That'd
the
be
pussy.
great to have 2 married couples, one on either side.
Yeah. One does butt stuff. The other one does pussy stuff.
Did you fuck on your wedding night, Aaron?
No.
Neither did I. Did you fuck on your wedding
No,
night?
we just
Nobody
did,
does.
We just did oral. We were too tired.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I'm too tired. I'm too full. There's a lot of shit you got to close out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I don't think a lot of people fuck on wedding night. That's a myth that you see in movies.
Wedding night fucking is not a myth. I've seen.
I've heard it on the Queen
Yeah,
Mary.
exactly. That is true. I've heard it. Maybe that's why we didn't. We didn't need to. We've heard it.
Oh yeah.
Been there,
It
heard
is a lot to do all that planning, all the stuff, and then have a party afterwards,
Yeah.
and then also bang after you've been banging.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's too much.
It
It's also
is too
not any
much.
different. You're like, bang that before.
That's why I don't even fuck anymore. I'm like,
Yeah.
how
Done
many
it.
how many times have I fucked this pussy?
But yeah, overall Skankfest, the fucking, if you haven't gone, you gotta go. Hey, Sam Talent and I, we're good buds now.
That's great.
We did a podcast together.
That was Collie Cocktails.
Collie Cocktails had the ambulance called on him dead night 1. I texted him, "What day are you getting in?" He goes, "Friday." I go, "What about Thursday?" He goes, I learned I can't do 4 nights in Vegas. I can only do 3 because it's not good for my health.
to cut that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and then ambulance called, but then he goes, "I guess he came too." I wasn't there. I heard about it. I asked him about it. He goes, "How'd you hear about that?" I go, "Well, I don't know. When an ambulance get calls at Skankfest, people fucking hear about it."
Yeah.
And he goes, and then the ambulance came, and he goes, "Sorry to waste your time. I'm fine."
Yeah, but they probably should have given him an IV bag or something, right?
I don't know. He seemed fine the next day, and then had some good time with Nick DiPaolo.
Oh,
I
nice.
didn't even know him,
dude.
but we were
That's
fucking
cool, dude.
talking about Mitzi, and she was dying. Met a lot of cool people. It was great.
That's awesome.
So I recommend, if you haven't gone, go. And a lot of fucking slop questers are out there.
That's great. I love that they're slopping it around.
It's the sloppiest part of Vegas. That's
It's
for sure.
definitely. Oh, and by the way, what are we doing here? Do you know what today is?
What?
National CB Radio Day. It's 10-4.
Oh,
buddy.
yeah, 10-4.
Yeah, Jesus. To all
How many
you-
candles you burning?
Oh man, Chris Christopherson didn't make it to 10-4.
Nope, dude. That was his
Convoy
dream.
man himself.
Yeah, his dream was to be 88, to see 88 fucking 10-4 days.
And to still be hunting vampires with Wesley Snipes.
I wonder what his relationship to Wesley Snipes is, because nobody has a good relationship with Wesley Snipes.
Maybe he does.
Oh, and
He did.
Holtzman. Holtzman was in rare form at fucking Skankfest.
Was he performing?
Oh, dude, he was great.
He was dressed like a Benihana.
Yeah, he was. He did.
Did he really dress like a Benny
He was like a Johnny. If Johnny Cash worked at Benihana,
Yeah.
that's what he was wearing.
That's.
I don't understand
His-
that outfit.
But
idea.
he brought his lady with, and they
Yeah.
took the Flex bus from
That's right.
L.A. and he loved it. I go,
right.
I go, how's it take? That takes about 6 hours, but I'm retired. I haven't been out in a rush.
That's only 2 hours more than it takes driving?
Yeah, but at
Two
but at the speed
Ow.
Holtzman drives.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't have to drive.
I know, but then he goes, we stop in Barstow, and then he takes video of there's like one area in Barstow is all these antennas, and he does videos about it. He goes, without these antennas, none of us would be communicating. This is the hub of communication.
Probably not true.
Probably not.
He doesn't know.
But his lady was around, and then he put her at the casino. He goes, I gave her a per diem.
How much?
He wouldn't tell me. It's enough.
$15.
But
$15 a day.
he was great. Eget was there. Eget told me one of the greatest Norm Macdonald stories I've heard, but I can't repeat it here. So
Okay.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on. Happy 10-4 CB day.
Ploobs just asked, did Luis Gomez eat another kidney stone?
Oh, no,
Oh,
I did not
disgusting.
see that.
Did he really do that?
He did that, I think, last year.
Ah.
I did not see that. Here's another thing. I was really high and drunk.
Uh-huh.
It was me, Renazizi, Adam, and we're sitting next to another comedian watching Ari and DeRosa do this secret show, and it's one of the best shows there. I'm
Yeah.
not allowed to talk about it. And I feel a lot of sprinkling going on.
Yeah, what's happening?
And this comedian brings their dog everywhere.
And you
and
got pissed on by a dog?
It's a large dog, and I'm wearing sandals because I'd already done. I'm done for the week. I've already done. It was Sunday. I'd done my last show.
That's the way to
So
do
I
it. Then you
switched
just
out.
party.
Yes, and so I go, wow, someone's dumping water on me. I look, dog's pissing all over my legs and my feet, and it's a huge amount of piss. And the comedian goes, oh man, sorry, she hasn't pissed all day. And I go, well, I think that's animal abuse because what the fuck? You're in a casino hotel, then you just walk down the Fremont Street. The dog's like, I don't see anywhere to piss.
Yeah.
Where am I going to piss? Then you just bring her to all the shows?
Yeah.
And then the dog just buried her face in Renazizi's lap, like trying to shield herself from all the loudness. And I was like, this is terrible. I feel terrible for
That
this
is
dog.
dog abuse, dude.
And so they had to walk around for the next 5 hours with dog piss. I had to shake it out of my shoe,
You
because it
didn't-
pooled up in my sandals.
But with sandals, why wouldn't you get a bottle of water, dump it all over your feet to wash?
Well, he
away the
offered a
dog?
bottle of water. What's that going to do? I need soap. I need to wash them.
At least get the pee off. Get it moving.
He goes,
Get it
"Hey."
moving.
He
dude.
goes, hey, here's a bottle of water. There's barely any left. I go, yeah, I'm good, dude.
Yeah.
How about you walk your dog? How about you walk your dog in a grassy area where it goes,
yeah.
hey, this seems like a good spot I can pee?
Yeah, absolutely. Instead of
You
peeing
can
on
also
marble.
buy sandals pretty much anywhere in Vegas if you need to.
Well, these are nice ones. They're Tiva hikers.
Yeah.
Well,
they're
yeah,
like-
They've got the
you
crampons
take
on the
those
back.
home, you throw those in the washer.
Oh, I had to get them home first,
Well,
which
yeah.
means I had to pack them in let's just say I took a shower. I spent about an hour in the shower scrubbing my sandals clean.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Renazizi and Eget, they all had piss all over their shoes. They just couldn't feel it. Because it was a giant puddle. It's just raining down, and it's splashing on everybody's shit.
Dude, is this person a Los Angeles person?
Part-time.
There's something about Los Angeles dog owners that I think they're irresponsible sometimes.
Yes. Also, this dog does not want to go to Skankfest. It's good for people. It's bad for animals.
I brought my dog to the fireworks show and it freaked out.
Yeah. If the fireworks show was 12 hours long
Yeah.
and constantly moving through crowds.
I brought my dog to Skankfest and Luis Gomez ate it.
I hate it. Good. Ari's like, up, it's pissing. Let me get my face under there. That'd be a good one. Maybe he sucks a dog off next year because every year he has to top himself.
Why does he try to top himself, dude?
I don't know.
He shouldn't do it. That's a dangerous
But that
game.
would, this is great. I'll plant the seed now.
You
should get a service dog and suck it off on stage.
and be
He
like,
has a dog,
and
but
be like, I service the service dog.
he has a dog, but it's female. I guess you could go down on it. But I go, this could be the ultimate
Bandit's female?
bandit's female.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
So, spoiler alert. That's why part of the problem naming her Bandit.
Yeah.
So
Why isn't call her Bandita?
So watch out when you see a dog at a comedy show if it hasn't been walked in 12 hours.
And it's got a big red boner.
I felt horrific for the dog.
I'd feel bad for that dog too, man. That's brutal. But also, here's the deal. Maybe that's why people say, why would you listen to this fuckhead? Because this guy's already like going, I'm going to plant the seeds in Ari's head to get him to suck a dog off on stage. And I know you will. I know
of course
you will.
I will. I'll text him as soon as I'm done. Hey, got a topper for next year. He'll go, no. And then every once in a while I'll go, how about that dog bit? And then finally you'll just see him sucking off a dog.
He will eventually do it, dude.
I think will eventually. I think next year.
By the way, Ari pooping out noodles, those could have been worms with the way that guy eats.
What do you think he's eating? He has a pretty healthy diet.
Because I heard he was yelping when the noodles came out. He went,
He was on Dewormer. I know that. He goes, I got to take my Dewormer.
oh, he was on Franklin Dewormer, the German comic?
He didn't take the Dewormer after his meal.
It's me, Franklin Dewormer.
You know what the best part is after that guy's dog pissed? Because Ari and DeRosa on their secret show, they roast comics.
Yeah.
Well, they roasted this guy, the dog owner.
Did they do some
While
good
he was-
bits?
It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Because Red Azizi was sitting next to him, and the whole time I'm just elbowing Red Azizi because Egan and I are just fucking barrel. And Red Azizi's going like this, like straight-faced. Interesting. Because the whole time the guy's going, that's funny, but that's not true.
That's funny, but that's not true.
Oh, that's a good bit, but that's not true.
You got me, but you didn't really get me.
You got me with some lies, but that's cool.
I bet you were dying, dude.
Dude, I was crying.
You love inappropriate humor,
Because
dude.
I'm drinking I got a giant cup of fucking Oso, Bert's fucking liquor. Because Bert was there.
And he gave you free liquor?
Well, he gave the whole, like the green room was just Oso. But I found where the stash was because you have to wait in line to get a bartender.
Yeah.
Well, I found where they hid it, so I just took my own bottle. So I just had my own bottle with me so I could drink whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
Anywhere I wanted. And so I had that.
Did you mix it
Red
with
Azizi and I
anything?
because I forgot you can smoke indoors anywhere you want.
And I hear it's really good for you.
You could smoke pot inside the casino.
That's crazy.
Well, you're not supposed to,
Yeah,
but
I
I
thought
did.
it wasn't legal there.
Yeah, well, everyone else smoking cigarettes, so.
This guy's smoking pot with piss all over him, dog piss.
Dude, I was like,
And a fucking bottle of fucking liquor.
It
Fucking
doesn't-
homeless piece of shit.
it doesn't get more Vegas than this. My own bottle, dog piss all over my legs and feet, high, drunk.
What a time.
This is why I don't think I can hang with you in this situation. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I found that now I'm really getting to a point because I don't do it that much.
Yeah.
So now when I do it, I go balls to the wall. Not many people want to participate.
I'm afraid we'd egg each other on
Yes, for sure.
to a bad degree. They'd be
Yes.
like, get these two pieces of shit
Dude.
out of here.
I haven't laughed that hard. And Adam Egan sent me a thing, and it was somebody goes, hey, does anybody remember that cartoon show where it goes Go Go Gadget?
Yeah.
And then the comment under it is, I like to get pissed in my face and my mouth and on my butt. And then the comment below it is, it's called Inspector Gadget. Egan told me, he showed me this, and I almost shit my pants laughing. I could not, and he kept sending it to me over and over. It's one of the funniest. I go, whoever this person that wrote this is a genius, a comedic genius. And they probably just work in an office somewhere. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Thank you, eBay, Adam Egan.
Oh, God damn it.
It was.
That's great.
But the amount of money people were losing, because I went to go gamble with Soder, Renazizi, and Tommy Pope.
Uh-huh.
And I was a little behind because I had to go back to my room. By the time I got there, Renazizi was down $1,500, and Soder's bank had cut him off at the ATM. And eBay was down so much, and you know what he was playing? The Karate Kid slot machine. And he kept going, come on, give me all LaRusso's, because that's the best you can do, is all Daniel LaRusso's on the screen.
Unbelievable, dude.
And then you know what he did? He lost so bad at Circa, he walks across the street to the California casino to go play.
Yeah.
No one's even heard of it.
Did he make his money back there?
At 4 a.m., he sent me, hey, look, I'm up $750.
Then
No,
stop.
back 7, but he'd already down like $3,000.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like minus 5,000 by morning. And then I asked him, he goes, yeah, I lost all of it. So I lost $5 on the same on the. Then I went and moved, and I put $2 in the Wizard of Oz slot machine. And eBay goes, yeah, I played that one too. It's no good.
It's no good. He does the good ones.
He does Wizard of Oz. He does fucking Knight Rider. Fucking Daniel LaRusso.
He's like, I had a little bit of luck with the A-Team.
He probably was looking. That's why he goes,
Got
gotta
the
go.
fucking A-Team was slot machine.
He's like, I gotta go to the California casino, man.
But Earl dropped in. He's on the White Shadow slot machine. He's been bogarting it the entire time.
Earl would have been so proud because somebody brought up somebody that Earl doesn't like.
Yeah.
And that person laid into what Earl really enjoys, talking about that person right off the bat.
Yeah, I got that.
And I was like, you would have
I got
definitely
an idea.
loved that, Earl. You would have loved it.
That is.
All right. Well, that's my story.
And you're sticking to it.
Yeah. But the dog piss definitely.
Did it ruin it? Did it almost ruin it for you?
No, I was so drunk and high I didn't care, but it got rid of my athlete's foot.
Did it for real?
Nah, it was just sticky. That's why I couldn't feel it. But you would have hated it because it would have washed all that coke off that toenail.
That is not coke. That's paint that I can't get off.
How long's it been there?
3 weeks.
You can't get it off.
Can't get it off.
What have you tried?
Nothing.
Are you just waiting for your toenail to keep growing so you can cut it off?
No, it's just I don't.
He goes, I've given up. I
give a
don't
fuck.
care. Do you stop washing after you get like to your belly button? You're like, I'm done.
I let the soap run over my feet. You know.
Do you wash your feet?
Do I wash my feet? I wash the
Wait,
bottom of my feet.
What did you say?
I said gravity will do the rest.
Gravity's gonna pull the paint off your toenails.
It hasn't yet, but I hope it will one day.
So you just kind of just put soap on your head and then just let it trickle down.
Yeah, I stand
You
in the
go,
middle of
"I'm
the
good."
living room and wait for the soap to trickle down my whole body, and I go, now I'm washed.
That's crazy.
That's not what I do.
That's
I wash my body.
crazy.
Okay?
But you don't do your feet?
I do my soles.
What about your chakras?
Yeah, I do. I wash all my chakras. And then I get to my root chakra. I go, I'm going to play around here for a little bit.
But why don't you just like use rubbing alcohol or something?
Because I don't care when I have paint on myself.
But it would lead me to believe you don't wash your feet.
I don't care what you think about my feet, dude. You always
Hey,
have a problem with my feet.
Same paint on toe?
You go, look how dirty his feet are. Remember when I broke my back and I was on that
Yeah.
wet fuck wedge?
And I got to see the bottom of your feet.
And you go, these feet are disgusting.
It was a huge wake-up call to me.
Why?
I was like, I let this guy in my house with these dirty feet.
No, they get the black on them from the rubber of my fucking
From the rubber of the dirt.
from
on the road.
from the rubber of the road.
From
From the
but
rubber of my flip flops, dude.
let's do this. I'll keep doing this. Same paint on toe
Well,
from
okay, it'll be gone by Monday because this guy paint
you go
shamed me.
same.
Same.
That guy goes, he shaved me into cleaning my feet.
It's just paint on my toenail. I've got paint on my shorts too.
Why don't you go to get a pedicure?
I don't like that.
They go, ooh, cocaine.
Oh, cocaine! Sniff it off your toe. I go, no. That's a paint stain.
That's mine. Hey, that's not part of the treatment.
I kept getting paint all over me because I've been airbrushing. I don't know if people know this or not, but I've picked up a side gig airbrushing pinup figurines of demon ladies with huge titties and big dicks.
Yes.
And so
It's unreal. It's like your dream job.
it is like my dream job. I have to work on it once my kid goes to bed because we don't want this. I mean, we don't want to answer
What
these
about
questions.
what if
you know?
what? Because you get paid well, but what if you start banging these out at such an alarming rate where you're making such huge money? You're like, well, Daddy's gonna do this in front of you now.
No, I'll get an office or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
but she has no idea.
No, she's seen the faces of she's seen the parts that are not despicable.
Wouldn't
you
that
know?
be wild though if you found out your dad painted huge demons with big tits and huge dicks? Like when you got older, wouldn't that blow your mind? You're like, wait, you're putting food on the table by painting demons?
It pays well too. That's the thing. That's crazy.
I know. You told me. I was like, this is crazy.
It is crazy, dude.
And yeah, I mean, your mind would be blown as a kid to find out. She's gonna do a podcast one day. My dad painted demon dicks. That's gonna be the name of the podcast.
Probably. I have asked for some less penis-y stuff for the next round, so I can hopefully paint it and then leave it out. You know.
Can you imagine that? You go, so we're gonna ask you, can you get smaller penises? Can I get a couple with smaller penises? Do they come with smaller penises?
I don't know. This penis was. You've seen it.
You might lose your job. They go, wow, we only have big dicks over here. You either paint them at home.
I got some incredible feedback.
It looked great. I mean, you really.
I did. I nailed it, didn't
Yeah.
I? I got to send Aaron. I got to send it to Aaron. It's unbelievable.
And this is
you
a secret.
describe it to Aaron.
It's a giant demon lady, with the biggest tits you've ever seen in your life. Like in real life, I mean, no matter how big or fake you've ever seen them, they would not. It's an impossibility. She wouldn't be able to support herself.
Yeah.
And then the dick is even bigger,
Wow.
and it's so fucking huge.
Yeah.
And he paints them in his home.
It's like a fertility idol.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sort of.
But this would be like a dick. This would be an anti-fertility because it would crush you. And the loads would be too huge.
The
for
loads would be
even-
unbelievable.
It would drench your face.
She would die getting a boner. You know, there wouldn't be enough
There
blood to
wouldn't
go
be
to
enough.
her heart.
Yeah,
you know?
between all the titties would shrink.
all the
the
titties,
blood.
the titties just shrink down to fill up the penis.
And I got a call from him once, and he's like, "Man, having trouble with these nipples." I know.
That's crazy. I forgot I called you and told you I was having trouble with the nipples.
And this is the calls I get. Dude, I'm worried. I'm having trouble with these nipples. And I
Yeah.
go, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, here's the problem is the best way that the nipples look the best if you airbrush the nipple on,
Yeah.
right? But you have to do it exactly right.
Yeah,
and
you said that you had like some sort of clog in it.
yeah, I had a little bit of a clog in it and it splurted
Yeah.
on the other breast.
It's like peeing
titty.
after you had sex.
And I
it
had to
goes
start over
everywhere.
because the nipple placement got weird.
Yeah.
And I had to correct it. Plus,
A little cockeyed.
yeah, a little cockeyed. These tits are all cockeyed. Or
And
like,
How big a figurine are we talking about here?
it's about 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
And the dicks are nipple-eyed.
Yeah, yeah. The nipples also have piercings on them.
Yes.
And the-
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And the piercings block some of the paint, so you have to go in with a brush and paint the rest of the nipple.
Yeah.
But it's not going to match the airbrush, so I came up with a technique to fix that.
And he's going to be teaching it on a tutorial on YouTube. How to paint nipples on your demon, on your demon hog lady.
What if I was the Bob Ross, but for painting dicks and nipples?
I think he could be.
I
And
will
he goes,
say-
"Hey, we're going to put a nipple right here." And everyone's like, "No, don't put a nipple right
and a nice,
there."
nice purple cockhead lives right about here.
And you know what we're gonna? You know what? Let's add a pee hole right here. And people are like,
The pee hole was very well defined. In fact, I shaded the pee hole with a
Yeah.
little bit of ink, painter's ink. on the
Yeah. No,
inside of it.
you went the extra mile.
I did go the extra.
You went the
mile.
extra inch.
I did. I really enjoyed painting.
This is
these.
a wild. I would never predicted my life as this.
That's true. That's true.
Trying to convince a guy to ruin his career, trying to convince another guy to fuck a dog on stage, and now getting phone calls talking about nipple placement.
By the way, I needed you as a soundboard because I fixed it while I was on the phone with you.
Yes.
You know, and the technique was get a Q-tip. I got a Q-tip, put a little bit of the nipple paint on there, start stippling it in,
Stippling. Very nice.
and then
I'm the Tony Robbins of fucked up nipple painting. I'll talk you. You could do this, Andrew. You got all the skill, all the talent.
And then I got a little bit of darker paint, and I started putting a little bit of the nip. You know how there's sometimes little nipple dimples or
Yeah.
whatever around the nipples? I did some of that too.
Yeah.
Had to paint the veins on the wiener. That was crazy going to fucking Burbank House of Hobbies and picking out wiener vein paint.
And you go, which of these look better on a veiny demon wiener?
By the way, I almost asked the guy because I had a picture of
He
the
probably
base coated wiener there, and I'm holding up paint to it, going, "Would this look like good veins on this wiener?"
Let me get a second opinion. Hey, kid, come over here. I can't wait for your daughter. I want to talk to your daughter when she's like 22. She found out about everything. Babes of Tungaria, all of the Dick Wiener paintings you've done, listen to all the podcasts, and I want to sit her down and go, was this a shocker to you at all?
She probably wouldn't be shocked by the time she's 20-something, you know?
Yeah, but by 22, she's probably consumed it all.
Hopefully not, but
Maybe not. I mean, I don't, honestly, I've met your daughter. I don't think she's going to be that shocked. She's into bits.
she does a lot of funny bits, dude.
Yeah.
She does a lot of funny bits.
She does a lot of stuff involving farts, which is good.
And she likes to make movies about farts and puppets are taking dumps. I told you about Poopy Situation. Aaron, have you heard about this? She had this series called Poopy Situation where it would be one of the puppets took a huge dump that clogged the toilet and the roommates are all pissed and trying to figure out who did it.
It's good. I don't think we should actually be... Dude, I was watching this Vince McMahon documentary, and the shit they were doing, I remember watching it, but then I lost track of it in the 2000s.
Yeah.
But they got crazy. There's one where Triple H is in a coffin, and he's got all this like disgusting stuff coming out of it on his hands. He goes, "Oh my God, I screwed her brains out." There's
That
also
is crazy.
a storyline that Vince McMahon's daughter shot down. It involved her. She was pregnant, and the storyline was she thought it was Vince McMahon's kid.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Vince McMahon came up with the storyline. She goes, "No way," and he goes, "It'd be a good storyline."
Would be a good storyline.
Can you imagine that?
And then and
these guys are making these are billionaires.
a little person wrestler comes out of her vagina.
Yes. Oh, here's one of the
Starts
best.
wrestling immediately.
Triple H, his daughter Stephanie McMahon. She's a wrestler.
Yeah.
She was supposed to get married to a guy on the show, not in real life. In real life, she's married to Triple H, but they have a video. Triple H had spiked her drink. She had passed out, and then he drove her to one of those drive-through marriage things.
Yeah.
Got married, and then raped her repeatedly. And on the show,
And it's played
while
for laughs,
she's passed
right?
out. Yes, and while she's passed out, fucking Vince McMahon's in the ring. Triple H is on the mic, and he goes, "And let's just say I consummated the marriage several times," while she was passed out.
And everyone goes,
Yeah, dude, people are like,
suck it.
Wild. Dude. Wild.
Yeah.
He goes, I raped her. I raped your daughter many, many times.
But I was her husband, so we all know that's okay.
Yeah, he goes, but you can't rape your wife. That's what he said.
Holy shit, dude.
So anyway.
Was that
there's fucking 50 different clips they showed of things similar to that.
Yeah.
Like Vince McMahon had cheated on his wife in real life, and she knew about it. But they had a storyline where his wife was being drugged by her nurse, so that she was basically in a coma in a wheelchair, and then he would make out with this hot chick, Trish, I think her name was, in front of the wife constantly.
Okay.
But he was cheating on her in real life, and it really did hurt her. But his wife was the CEO. I didn't realize that of WWE.
And she goes, "Can you not send text messages about taking dumps on people's heads?"
Dude, it is so unhinged.
That is too unhinged.
We're not
man.
going far enough. After watching this, I was pumped up. I go, Slop Quest, we got to push things a little further here.
What are we going to do? I'm not taking a dump on stage. with
American
noodles
Lady
in it.
Boys, the shirt.
No.
No?
No. I don't like it.
Come on.
Just American ladies.
That's the stupidest. You know what? You don't have much of a future in the WWE. Let me tell you that.
I believe you.
Let's go over to the Patreon.
Already? Are we?
Yeah. Dude,
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
We didn't start till 10:30, dude.
We're at an hour.
We're at 54.
Okay.
Wait, is this am I on the right one? Yeah, I'm watching myself.
Damn it.
54. We're at
I didn't even get to
57.
the stuff I
Well,
wanted to talk about.
From when we actually started recording.
We got a whole new hour.
I know, but I like to free people to get a taste of it too.
Okay, well, we've got HOAs.
I've got some more red pill stuff for you to mock, and I think you're going to really enjoy it.
And we got Diddy updates.
Oh, those Diddy updates are crazy, dude.
They're getting out of
Did you
control.
hear about him doing scorpions to all the rappers' buttholes?
Hey, dude, what about Russell Brand, best boys with him? All these guys, but there's a few guys who spoke out about him. Denzel Washington, got in a fight with him at a party.
What did he say? Quit raping people at this party.
Hey, what the?
Diddy.
Shit was going down. He's like, "What the fuck is happening here?" And he took his wife and left.
What the fuck is happening here is a good thing
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah, and he's like, "No, that's
Should have gone man on fire on that party.
Yeah, yeah.
He made Diddy smoke angel dust.
Angel dust, party drug.
Not
That's a party drug.
By the way, our dare officer would constantly get sidetracked in 5th grade and tell the same story over and over about this huge guy on angel dust.
Yeah, that's always the
and
story.
fucking wrestling him.
And he
and stuff
threw
like
a
that.
school bus at him.
He didn't throw a school bus at him, but it took 7 guys to wrestle him down.
Well, there's
All
that guy
other
on
crazy
Cops.
shit.
Did you ever see the guy on Cops? It took like 12 guys. They were also macing him.
Yeah.
He's just wiping it out of his eyes. And he's like, ah, and he's doing karate.
Yeah. By the way, this dare officer spent an entire dare day telling us not to play Dungeons and Dragons once.
He goes, the only thing worse than PCP?
And then some kid goes,
Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D.
he goes, he found out I play Dungeons and Dragons. He goes, okay, Andrew, you can keep playing Dungeons and Dragons, but I just need to warn you. At some point, the devil is going to come to you, and he's going to offer your character a magical sword that will be able to defeat any monster. But if you say yes, he's going to get your soul forever. So say no to the devil, even if it means your character doesn't.
You
have any
realize that
sword.
this dare officer was right? Because guess who you're talking to?
Who?
I'm the devil.
But the devil.
Andrew, you want this sword?
No.
Well, too late. I already gave it to you.
But then we didn't have a
Check your
deal.
pocket.
We didn't have a deal, devil.
I know, but did it weird you out at all
The
that
sword points straight up.
it's got veins? It's got great
I
veins on
can't
it.
make this sword stab anybody except for up.
He goes, and even then, it doesn't really stab.
Yeah, it doesn't stab and it doesn't go anywhere near
It
the ass.
mushes. Were you weirded out at all when I started being the devil?
When?
Did you ever? When?
On Boner City?
For years.
No. Are you serious? You really asking me this question?
Yeah.
Did I get spooked out by you doing the devil voice?
I mean, I was the devil. I was being possessed by him.
Oh, you were?
Was that weird you out? Go, that dare officer was right.
He was right.
And then you go, I'm going to flush all my angel dust down the toilet. Maybe he was right about that, too.
Yeah, I'm going to take demon dust. Maybe that'll be better than angel dust.
Dude, angel dust, 100% a party drug, because I had some buddies, and they were smoking fucking joint that was laced with angel dust, and they loved it. It was good. Well, they didn't love it, but someone told them later. And
That
they
they loved it.
They're like, this is fucked up.
He goes, you guys really loved it.
Because a guy goes, oh, man, you like that shit? I fucking put angel dust in there. And
Yeah.
they're like,
Oh, no.
yeah.
We can't be at this party anymore. You go, what's the #1 party drug?
I would say, what else is a fuck? Oh, paint, spray paint, 100% party drug.
That's not, spray paint's not a party drug.
Okay, sorry for you classier guys. You probably just do your whippets.
Fucking
Nitrous.
I feel
Nitrous,
like
100%.
Whippets and nitrous are barely even party drugs. I think these are hobo drugs. You know,
Homo drugs?
hobo drugs. Hobo drugs, no hobo.
All right. You want to hear the rest of our list? We also have HOAs. We're
We're gonna get into some red pill shenanigans.
Yes.
where O'Neill rips it apart.
We're switching over. Check us out at patreon.com/SlopQuest.
And check out O'Neill's comedy. This guy is an amazing stand-up comedian.
Oh, thank you.
He's bursting on the scene. He's getting the
I'm bursting at the seams.
with comedy bits. Ryan O'Neill comedy on all
And
social
this guy's
media.
bursting at the seam with comedy tits. Those
Yeah,
things
that's
you're
right.
painting.
Yeah, I know. If you like what we're doing, but wish it was a Wild West comic book instead,
but wish it was a Francis Ford Coppola movie.
You can-
Then check out.
You can check out my webcomic Tardation Lucille on Comic Fury, Fables, and Tapas. It's absolutely free. It updates Wednesdays and Mondays and Wednesdays, and it is a manga-influenced, cool fucking Wild West fantasy comic.
So don't forget, it updates Wednesdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays.
Okay. Well, I didn't sleep last night.
But that's true.
Well, it is true.
It's also true. Wednesdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays.
So check it out. It's in the top 100 of top webcomics.
Yes.
And it's real good.
Have you ever thought about? Let's switch over. Have you ever thought about murdering your competition?
Yeah.